Hello, Dr. Donna. Good morning to you as you listen and commute. The life of a serial commuter. Hello, Catherine Muhammad. Good to see you. Sabani, hello. Good to see you guys here early this morning. Right on time, actually. Early is right on time. Whatever time you make it is right on time. So your time. Good morning. I'm Kathy Hampton, and this is Journal with Me. This is where community of journalers meet to journal together in community virtually. Yeah, that all makes sense. And we um, we we meet here for the practice of journaling for our wellness, our self care, and it is a practice um, of self care and wellness, as well as a place where we can affirm ourselves verbally or in writing. Um, we can also, um, observe ourselves through our words over time. And yeah, it's a great morning place to be. It's a morning spot to hang out and really get some inspiration for the moments, minutes, and hours ahead of us, so that we can make our journey through the day. That's how I foresee it, because when I meet in community and I'm around positive energy, it just makes for a really great day. I have created the day for myself. And welcome to Journal with Me. Welcome to my channel. I help women move away from what no longer serves them, and with the hopes that they will find peace along their journey, become unstuck, and move forward on their path. So welcome, and we get started by checking in with ourselves, right? Checking in, make sure that we are aware of how we are feeling and how we are doing as we rise for the day and make our way through the day. Checking in with ourselves. I'm feeling good. Um, and the reason why I'm feeling good is because I slept very well after an active day. And when you're active, you tend to expend a lot of energy, and especially if you're exercising or if you're out in the sun or out in nature, um, in community or in conversation with someone. So that is how I am doing. I checked in. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What are your emotions that you're feeling? How is your body feeling? What is it that makes you feel the way you are feeling right now? Take time to sit with that. You can write in your journal, your I have a lot of envelopes that I'm throwing away, paper, uh, write on an envelope. Yeah, I do that. I think a lot of people can do that. So yeah, how are you doing? If you can't find words to do that, you know the emotion, but you do know how you're feeling. You might feeling achy, you know. Um, we use the weather terminology here to state how we're doing. You're feeling sunny, cloudy, foggy, partly cloudy. um, how are you doing? Yeah, yeah. Is there a rumbling going on? Is there some earthquake? Something shattering? How are you doing? Um, Dr. Donna's feeling good and sunny. Good, 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 good. Good for you. I'm glad to hear that. Nicole, welcome. Good morning. Sunny L, good morning to you. Yes. Red is your color. You think so? That's funny. Yeah, I don't wear too much red. Um, I love burnt orange though, and so maybe I am. Maybe this. I need to wear more of this. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, yeah. So everybody check in with themselves, right? Okay. What about yeah? How your let's do this. We also take our cleansing breaths here, kind of calm our spirits, to get grounded, settle in before we start writing. But before we do that, let's set our intentions for this entire session. What do you want from it? What what is it that you are going to take from today's session for yourself? Think about that, right? And let's get grounded in our seats. If you are seated comfortably, we want to make sure that we're comfortable. We want to sit as straight but not stiff, right? We want to also make sure that um, our shoulders are down, they're not raised up or hunched over, they're back, and the posture is as best it can be comfortably. I'm sitting in just a regular chair with no arms. But if you are seated on your bed, you might want to sit against the headboard or the wall. If you just so happen to be sitting on a yoga mat, that's great. If you have a cushion to sit on, you know, or fold up a blanket to sit on, that would be great. Yep. And let's do this. Place your hand on your tummy so that you can feel the inhale and exhale coming from your diaphragm, your lungs, or you can place your hand on your heart, right? Closing your eyes or lowering your gaze is good. Take off your glasses if you're able to. I have to do that. And also make sure that after your breath, um, after the cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, that we come back to our own rhythm, right? Natural rhythm. Okay. So let's take our first inhale through the nose. One more time, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. You should feel your tummy expanding when you inhale through the nose, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Let's come back toward your natural rhythm. And let's do this. Slowly, gently open your eyes or raising your gaze and blink. Okay. And look around your room, your environment. It'd be nice if I were outside. I have to try that sometime, doing that. So this should have calmed the nervous system down a little bit. If you weren't already there, hopefully you are there now. As we quietly get ready to journal, we're going to spend 20, 20 minutes together. And in our journaling, trying to find my app for the timer. While I'm doing that, you can make sure you're still comfortable in your seat. I'm going to start with the Ambu sound bowl, and of course we end with the Sakya sound bowl. It's a smaller sound, little sound there. Okay. Let's see. Let me read a comment before we get started. Sabani is frustrated trying to learn and do something new in my entrepreneur journey, feeling stuck behind a wall, need a real breakthrough. Okay, so we're going to hold you up in prayer meditation, Sabani. Maybe you can write it out as in WRITE, write it out. Okay. All right. Let's get started with the sound bowl this morning. Set your intentions. Set your intentions for right now and maybe for the day. All right. The 20 minutes is up, but you can continue if you need to. And yeah, if you need to continue meditating, if you are still writing, continue. We're going to continue. We'll get started in conversation here. And yeah, today is Thursday, so we're going to affirm ourselves if you haven't already. I am resilient and yeah, I am resilient. That's my affirmation. Um, yeah, I feel like I can bounce back pretty well from whatever comes my way. Doesn't mean that it's easy, but I am resilient. And what's your affirmation? Powerful statement about yourself that you can make aloud or in writing. Um, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for being able to bounce back. I'm grateful for making decisions that have helped me along the way. I'm grateful for being discerning and not making decisions that would harm me. I'm grateful for the um, lessons that I've learned um, after making a mistake or mistakes. Yeah. So, how can you affirm yourself, and what is the gratitude you have today? Right? Positive, powerful statement about yourself, that pat on the back that you should give yourself on a daily basis to keep you fortified uh, and to keep you moving forward, right? So um, I'm glad that I read our sister's comment about how she was feeling today. And Sibani writes that she is frustrated trying to learn and do something in my entrepreneurial journey, feeling stuck behind a wall and need a real breakthrough. Well, I think you came to the right place, Sabani, right? Thank you for sharing and opening up uh, to yourself and to us. Um, we talked about discontent, uh, partially discontent last week, I believe it was, that our sister journaler um, was having, right? And we talked it through. Didn't mean that we Dr. Donna, you know, received what she needed from us, but we want to help out the best way we can. So I asked you to affirm yourself, Sabani, today, and maybe write down a few notes about what you are grateful for, even through your frustration. Good morning, Dr. Crystal. Great to see you here. Great to see you, Katrina Lily. And hope everyone is having a productive day. And to you as well, Katrina Lily. Yeah, because we want all of our days to be productive, whether that be, us doing something actively or being productive passively in our thoughts, thoughts that will help us produce what we want and what we deserve and what we are put here on earth to do for ourselves, so that we can be of service to ourselves, right, and to others in the most positive way, right? So yesterday I was blessed to sit through Halona Black's um, uh, writing mindfully. She kind of changed the title, but it's really mindfulness writing. It's a writing and meditation writing session, something like journaling. But we do journal, but we also talk about our writings, because Halana is a writer and promotes writings and uh, and basically our businesses while we're traveling and moving through the world. So yesterday um, was a session on starting before you're ready, starting whatever you want to do before you're even ready. And she told the story about herself um, not being quite ready to do something that she had always wanted to do. And basically, and I just got off a phone call before coming to speak with you all um, about a young woman who is having a difficulty with a business that she's trying to start. Um, and the, the the thing about it is that she hasn't taken any steps yet, really taken steps to actually doing it. And one of the things that I did before starting my very small business, which is, you know, somewhat defunct right now, I would say, but I'm moving into something else. Is another concern. Um, is to envision it, take the steps to start it without starting it, whether that be, um, I don't know, Sabani, where you are in this, but getting unstuck and needing a breakthrough. I'll ask you, what can you do to chip away at the wall today? What small chip on that wall can you take to start moving toward that entrepreneurial pursuit of yours? And and you start where you are, or if you've already started, start again where you are. Um, some of the things, the giveaways that um, were provided to this group yesterday were accepting the vision in small pieces. Accept your vision in small pieces. Start off small. take the small steps. We talk about this quite often when you're stuck, right? Um, also, move move in confidence with those small chips at that wall. Be confident with those, right? And then one of the things that I have always done is really envision myself doing the thing, like metaphysically, as Halana said, do the thing. Just do what you want to do in your envision, almost as if you transport yourself somewhere so that you can see yourself doing whatever you're doing. For my retreats, I would see myself, even the ones that were canceled, talking about being stuck behind a wall. Uh, I saw the progress. I saw the achievement. I saw participants being pleased and happy with the results of the retreat. I saw myself getting to know people more, um, and understand why they were retreating. I saw myself as a facilitator, you know, in those retreats. I saw the destination, the theme that would play out, of the retreat, right? Um, I saw that there was some profit made. It may be small, very small, but at least I had done it. I saw it for myself, and then it would happen. Maybe not the way in which I envisioned, but it happened. So I hope those things are helpful to you, Sabani, because when you are stuck and you feel that there is no possible way, then you have to find a way. You can't give up on your dream or your journey, because things life goes on, right? And um, you may have to pivot. You might have to make a small detour, but don't forget that uh, that what you decided you wanted to do, it's a part of you, right? So see it through. See it through. I hope that's helpful to you. Yeah. Yeah. So, um, Nicole says, yes, I asked myself, if I had to do only one thing today, what would I do? That forces me to take one small step towards the goal. Absolutely. One small step. We're not saying, I mean, if you could see the steps that I've been taking to clear out this little apartment. I have no sofa. You can't tell that. But I have no more blue sofa. I broke it down and put it away. It's gone. But I'm taking small steps, and take the time. Use the time, right? And if you have to write it down, if you have to take the small step and act as if, right? This is where you put the envisioning, the manifestation to work. Manifestation includes doing it anyway, doing it in some way, right? You're manifesting this entrepreneur pursuit. What if you act as if you are doing it, right? And that's kind of like the metaphysical, really. Also, you were kind of you're doing it without it being, practicing it, right? Yeah, practicing what you want to happen. I learned about manifestation kind of an interesting way, and it has to do with manifesting uh, a partner, manifesting, my next partner. That's how I learned about manifestation. There's so much more to it than that. But doing the things that would as if I were, you know, dating someone or get, moving towards some act of dating, right? That meant, you know, being open to speaking to someone, you know, practicing saying hello to someone when I normally would not speak to someone on the street and saying hello. Learning how to be open and engaging, right? Um, uh, doing YouTube videos, very difficult, and still sometimes um, not I'm not doing them as much as I want to, but I do want to, but I have to practice. I have to do the work. And so my Tuesdays and Thursdays are what I usually do with you, journal with me. But I need to do more. So I'm at practice right now. That's what I call it for myself, right? One small step at a time and then move to the next. Thank you. I affirm that I am capable and can do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And hold yourself accountable. If not, find someone to hold you accountable, right? Find someone who's not who is on your side and wants to see you progress, right? There are a lot of people who wonder what the heck is Kathy doing? What is she doing with, doing these retreats? What is she, talking about these wellness practices? You know, what's gonna come of that? Is this some hobby or, what she you have to have people who can believe in you to be your accountability uh, partner. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, but you have to believe in you also. Yeah, you have to believe in you in order for others to believe in you. Yes. And Sunny L, I affirm that I am tenacious. I cling to my dreams, new goals that I have set, and commitment to finally putting myself first at the age of 50. Hallelujah. Yes, you got this, Sabani. Yes, that's a great, powerful, positive statement, Sunny L. Thank you for that. Yes, putting yourself first. Yeah. Academic life. This reminds me of the law of 100 from one of the business books I read. We often give up before we know enough. Yeah, so breaking a goal down into small steps for 100 repetitions. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Dr. Crystal, for that. We might need to read that book, The Law of 100, Academic Life with Dr. Crystal. Thank you for that. small pieces until we get there. And affirming these things, writing these things down, writing these, desires or goals, or writing them down. But you have to start where you are. You have to accept the vision in small pieces, right? And, you know, um, I, I, I don't know if I was who I was talking to about, moving forward with things. I used to be very, I think maybe on Tuesday I talked about it. I'm not sure. No, yesterday, Wednesday, I talked about really about when I was younger. I did things really quickly, right? I I I could make a decision and just go for it, right? And do it without necessarily thinking about all the small itty bitty little pieces. Most of the time I was successful in moving forward with what I wanted to do. On occasion, you know, I would make a mistake, but I learned from it. But as I got older, I was very hesitant to wanting to make a mistake because I was under the thinking that this affects more than just me, right? So I fell back as a mom and as a wife into making decisions a little slower until I did not, till I decided I'm going to go for it. And did I make mistakes? Yes, but I learned from them. And so now I'm a little um, measured in how I do things. I take smaller steps and taking instead of taking leaps. Some things sometimes I will leap though. It's how I feel. It has to be how I feel, and that's where the confidence is, right? So the other thing was moving in confidence. Big tiny steps is what Halana said. This is coming from Halona Black. It was a great session yesterday. Yeah, taking big tiny steps. I'm using her material today. I hope, but I'm giving her credit for it today. Okay, Nicole says, I am capable, courageous, and my choices today will reflect my hopes, not my fears. Oh, right. Nelson Mandela. Awesome. Thank you, Nicole. That's great. I am capable, courageous, and my choice today will reflect my hopes, not my fears. That's right. Not my fears, because a lot of a lot of the stuckness comes from fear, right? But the sun rises. The sun does rise, even though you may not see it rise, right? The sun rising is the hope that we have for tomorrow. The sun rises every day, even though it's cloudy. The sun has risen somewhere, right? You may not be able to see it. It has it has risen. So there is hope. Yes. Love that. Big tiny steps. I'm shaking up my morning routine to spend them time outside in fresh air, journaling or writing. This is my new grounding practice to check in with myself. Amen. it grounds us, right? So with the intentions that we set for our writing, our practice, right? Practice, and I use these tags today. Practice makes progress, right? Practice makes progress, not perfection, right? Not perfection. We're not going for the perfection because perfection will stop you at all costs. We want to do well. We want to do good things. We want to do things, orderly. I had a friend of mine, and she's a friend, but she called me and told me I had a typo in some message I sent out, and I appreciate that. I appreciated that, but I wasn't going for the perfection. I was trying to get it out because I'm confident in my abilities. I do make mistakes, even typos. And if you don't know me, you might think, oh, she didn't get her learning. She didn't learn how to spell. She didn't even check her spelling. So they didn't teach her well. She's not a good student. I'm so sorry. I do make mistakes in email. I do. I do. I don't have an editor, and sometimes even depending on what app I use, sometimes it doesn't spell check. So it's all right. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. Another thing is what we talked about in this session with HALONABlack was establishing relationships with people you want to either serve or you want to work with to see your dream, your goal come through. So one of the things that I learned about my writing endeavors is that you can't write alone. Writers, authors do not do well when they write alone. Okay. And I was told I was writing alone, not having anyone read my writing, not, because when you are a published author, you're writing for a reader, correct? Right. And so you aren't writing for yourself. Journaling, we are writing for ourselves. This is our documentation of what's in our hearts, mind, and spirit. But when you are writing for an audience to have your words understood for whatever reason, whatever story you are telling, right? You are writing for someone to read your work, especially if you want to get paid for that work, right? So, what happens when one writes alone and has not established a relationship with anyone who wants to either read it, who is also a writer, who might want to publish it? You have to surround yourself in a community, right? Establish relationships with people who might know more than you, who might know a certain angle that you may not be familiar with, and who can provide you helpful information to help you along your journey. So, what have I done? For years and years, I tried to find a writing group, and these things are old and tried and true. Some of our greatest Black authors, especially during what we know as the Harlem Renaissance, wrote in community, right? They helped one another publish, right? They collaborated together to publish, to put things out in anthologies, to work together, right? Find yourself someone. This is where the accountability comes from. Find somebody you can talk to and be on your side and to tell you the real deal. Oh, you need to do a little better than that, Kathy. This this needs to go like this, Kathy, or you need to do this. You need to keep on writing. Don't slow down. Come on. We're pulling for you. Same in a business scenario, right? Find someone who is on your side in your endeavors. And that may not be the people who love you and your family, you know. They have a different vision. So you go and don't write or work in a vacuum. Don't do that, right? So those are my words. And thank you, Halana Black. I'm gonna give her the credit for that. I had Halana Halana's group Wednesday morning group. Um, if you the email for if you want to sign up, I can put that in the chat again. Um, yes, you can do it, Sibani. We're gonna lift you up. That business is gonna flourish, right? That entrepreneurial pursuit, whatever it is, service product, whatever it is, it's going to be. It will be. You will be unstuck. Yes, yes. All right. All right. I love this. I've actually been using these sessions to journal my thoughts in Spanish. It's a great practice. Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Keep at it. Well, with that, today we've affirmed ourselves, I believe. We've set our intentions for today. We are moving into the weekend. I want to let you know that I'll be speaking with CHRISHAN WRIGHT today at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. I put the link to that in the comments here. Maybe I'll go back and put that link also in the description on the YouTube description for this, but it is definitely in the chat. And yes, Dr. Crystal, let me get that um, email address for Halona Black's. Um, I should know it by heart because it's really simple. Um, yeah, yesterday's talk was called "Start Before You're Ready." Yeah, and that's something I plan on doing is starting now before I'm even ready for this next phase, right? Um, Dr. K's winning in the workplace. All right, Dr. K, thank you for joining us today. And here is Halona Black's. Uh-oh, that's the ugly link. I don't know why it came out like that. Hold on for one moment. Um, okay, I can write that in here. It's stan.store / Halona Black. Okay, so that is in the comments here. Stan.store / Halona Black. Yeah. Yeah, it was a great session yesterday. I encourage you. I want to support people's work as well as mine. But I'll be speaking with CHRISHAN Wright of Blacks at Global tonight, and we'll be talking. I just saw her email to her followers um, that we'll be talking about moving abroad after 60, and she tells her people because she did some reading up on me. She says, even though it's too late, it ever thought it was too late to move abroad or start over? Kathy Hampton is here to prove that it's never too late. After a gray divorce, Kathy took the bold step of moving abroad over the age of 60. With 30 years in the legal service industry, she's now a wellness advocate and transformational life coach for Black women 50 and over. So, we're going to be talking about the great divorce and how you got to move through all kinds of changes. I did I didn't know that, but that's what I'll be talking about. And basically how you move abroad, at this stage in life, right? And I've been taking small steps. I've been taking taking the small steps, the ones that I can take to get to where I want to go. I did scouting. I did, vacations. I continue to work on my retreat business. I'm making more change because change is inevitable. Things happen, and you make change. Right now, it's what we do. We keep on moving, no matter what comes our way. No matter what comes our way. So yeah. Uh, so yeah, the link is in the comments for that. Um, for that live stream that will be at 5:30 p.m. It's going to be late her time 'cause she's already in Portugal. So I hope she takes like a nap. I'm sure she's used to that, doing that, because she interviews all kinds of a number of people and does podcasts. So um, yeah, yeah, it's going to be fun. Um, yeah. So you all have a great weekend. It is going to be my birthday this weekend. I turned 61 on Sunday. And it is also Father's Day. So I will be. I was born on Father's Day, and so my father and I always look forward to when Father's Day and my birthday come around at the same time. So I'll be over 60 on Sunday. And it's not too late. It's not too late to start a new business. It's not too late to do what you want to do. Um, it's not too late to move abroad or to scout out a new place, or, to make a plan A, B, C, and D. You know, if you're open to, you know, what may come your way, whether it be uh, something that is affirmative, or something that might make you pivot, or just take a totally different go a totally different direction. We all have plans. If I said, if I didn't like one place, I would try another place. And yeah, and try not to let fear get in the way, doubt get in the way. Just keep moving slowly and taking small steps toward everything that you do. Um, yeah. So life is too long to be miserable. Isn't it funny, when you're miserable, it seems like life is just like, oh gosh, when is this coming to? No, you don't want it to come to the end. You want it to, you want to see it through, right? You just want to see it through. So thank you. Thank you, good people, good journalers. Um, yeah, yeah, June birthday. Yeah, I have a sister, my youngest sister's birthday was yesterday, June 12th. Um, yeah, two Geminis. Yeah. And Yeah, we had a birthday. So yesterday, one on Sunday. Um, and I was really hoping to be in a different place, like physically, on my birthday celebrating. Um, Actually, with Krishan, because Krishan's birthday, I believe, is coming up too, and I wanted to participate in the Portugal meetup that's going to be going on the 17th and 18th of June. But you know what? I can celebrate because I'm grateful to be here wherever I am. I'm being happy now, all right? Enjoying it now. Dr. K, you're battling fear now, so I appreciate you sharing your journey. Okay, well, Dr. K, I hope that you can grapple, grapple that fear, take control of it and move around it the best way you can. Um, Affirm yourself, give yourself the pat on the back, that powerful, positive statement. Put on that armor, move through it, punch it, you know, um, take your time and, come inward and say, what is it what is it that I am fearing? Can I move through this? Can I get through this fear? Right? Yeah. I understand fear. I sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I have not feared much. I've except when it comes to other people. I, I feel I feel empathetic and fearful for people, other people, not for myself. I don't know how that works. I'm not a psychologist, but I have moved through things, right? Sometimes I don't want to deal with something. That's not my fear. It's just like I just don't want to be bothered with something. Um, so I hope that you can move through it. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Um, yeah, yeah, yes. Fear is a feeling, not a command. Wow, it can't force me to do anything. I can feel fear and still move forward. You dropping some good ones, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you all for moving us through the discussion. I appreciate that. We all have something to contribute, and that's what makes the community work. And what, I could not do this alone. I appreciate you all for your support of the channel and for the wisdom that we we have imparted. You all have imparted to others, and um, for those who see this in the future, listen to the whole thing. I should have said that earlier. After we have journaled, we have some pretty intense discussions. I hope inspiring. They inspire others to move through the day, move through the weekends, move through the next month, move through whatever uh, we need to move through, whatever we need to move through. I hope that you can find some words of encouragement here. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you so much. Yes. And for if you are seeing this in the future, I'm going to go back into the description for this video and drop the links to Krishan Wright's YouTube interview with me tonight. It will be a live stream at 5:30 p.m. It's under Blacksit Global if you're looking for it, and the link is not available to you in some way. You can go to Blacksit Global and you'll see it this evening at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Halona Black's writing Wednesday mindfulness writing sessions. That's also going to be in the description as well. Those meet at 8 a.m. Not as early as mine. At 7:30, 8 a.m. on Wednesdays. Um, yes, yes. Oh, this is awesome. Yes, life will teach us some things. I thank God for the wisdom of Black women. Amen. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I appreciate that, Nicole. Um, yeah, well, all of you, thank you for joining me this morning. Nicole, Dr. K's winning in the workplace. I hope you can kick that fear in the behind. Katrina Lilly, thank you so much for joining us from Portugal. Sibani, Catherine Muhammad, thank you. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Um, Academic Life with Dr. Crystal. Let's see who else is here. Sunny L. I'm going up again to see because I want to call your names. Um, let's see who else. Oh, there's Katrina. Let's see. Dr. Donna. Dr. Donna, thank you. I hope that you reach your destination in your commute. Yeah, if I've forgotten you, please excuse me if I have not called your name. Katrina Lilly, Sunny L, Nicole, Academic Life. Yeah, speak your name. That's important. Thank you for coming, Dr. K. All right. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you on next Tuesday. And have a great weekend, a good day, good Friday weekend. Create it, create goodness for yourself. I'm sending much love and appreciation to you, and look forward to seeing you again next time. All right, take care. Bye bye. Muchas gracias, mis amigas, mi amigas.